Hey there guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're actually redoing a video which I did years ago which has actually picked up a lot of steam. How to play Commander. This is basically an extension of the core rules of Magic. I did the video years ago. I felt, well, back then it's pretty dated. I did all the audio on my old phone so it doesn't sound great. This should sound a lot better. And my visuals weren't that great. Rough beginning. So redoing it, gonna try and expand a little bit more upon the rules, plus things like partner and actual planeswalking commanders have become very popular, so I want to expand upon that too. So Commander is a format that was created by the fans back in the day as Elder Dragon Highland, but officially adopted and supported by Wizards, or Magic as a company if you want, in 2011. The terms of Commander and EDH at this point are pretty much interchangeable. We're talking about the same format for most players. Commander is a format that promotes fun games in a more social setting. Kitchen table magic is a common term you'll hear. That's what Commander really is trying to do. Have fun at the table, food, drinks, have a laugh with your friends, a bit of chaotic fun. You can play with cards throughout Magic's history that can't be used anywhere else, and you get to see some crazy interactions that you've never seen before. The nature of the format does breed some creativity when it comes to building the decks. Some people do some crazy, wacky, hardcore combos where they're all in. Some people have a bit of a theme, some people do full tribal. You can let your imagination run wild. The game can be played in 1v1s, teams, free-for-alls, or even uphill battles, which my playgroup's actually starting to really enjoy. You kind of designate someone as a king and you give them extra perks, extra draw, double mana or something, have a bit more fun that way. Everyone gangs up on them. So having a commander is what makes the format Commander. They're the key part of your deck. So your commander must be a legendary creature, or two with the key ability partner, or a planeswalker that has the rule X can be your partner. We'll cover a few examples here. So Atraxa, for example, has the text legendary creature, Angel Horror. She can be a commander. We've also got these two guys here. We've got the Triton Hero and the Weaver. Both have the ability partner, but not specifying another creature. Both these can be partnered together to be your commanders, and there'll be some extra rules with that. And we have Duretti here, who has at the bottom of his text, he can be your commander, so you can actually have a planeswalker as your commander. Your deck construction is limited by your commander's color identity, which is determined by the mana symbols present in the casting cost or in the rules text of your commander. So again, using Atraxa for example here, in the casting cost you have green, white, blue and black, no red. Therefore every card in this deck must be within those colors. You cannot have any red whatsoever. Also note that colorless is not a color, therefore it can fit into any commander you want. Using General Tazri as an example, your actual casting cost is 5 mana but only in white. But down in the rules text here we have one of each mana symbol present. Therefore General Tazri is one of each color and all 5 colors in the game, so you can do a lot right there. On the other end we have Kozilek here, who has no colors whatsoever in his casting cost or in his text box. He has no color affiliation whatsoever. Every card in your deck must be colorless. Gonna be hard to build around. And even looking at partner here, we've got Ludwig and Val Smasher, both say partner without specifying our cards, so they can partner together. Ludwig is one generic blue-red, while Val Smasher is one generic black-red. Therefore your combination as easy as a pair would be blue, red and black, or Grixis if you want. So general deck construction and life rules to go with. Your deck will be 100 cards all up including your commander. If you're running a single commander, that will make your deck 99 cards. If you're running a partner commander, your deck will be 98 cards, always going to be 100 as a sum. You have 40 starting life, double the normal formats, but if you take 21 combat damage with one particular commander, you will die as well. We call this commander damage. All cards in the deck must align with the commander's color identity, which use the same rules for working out the color identity as you do for your commander. So in the casting cost and the text box, everything must have mana symbols or costs present in your commander. You cannot have colors outside the deck. You can only have one copy of each card in your deck. This is a very key part of Commander, makes it a singleton format if you will, except for basic lands. Basic lands are fine, have as many as you want. Again, side note, always an exception to the rule. There are some creatures out there which say you can have unlimited amount in your deck, or 7 in your deck. They do exist, to see a little bit of playing Commander, good fun. Another thing is cards in your commanders can be from any set throughout Magic's history, as long as they adhere to the current ban list and not silver bordered. Silver border cards are called uncards. They're from like a comedic, fun party table set. The ban list is on Magic's own website and on many forums and other websites too. Side thing to note though is you can totally do what you want within your playgroup. If you want to add or remove cards from your playgroup's ban list if you want, or allow silver borders. In my playgroup we actually do play some silver borders, a bit more fun, a bit chaotic, and we kind of have a gentleman's agreement. If we have any soul rings in our opening hands, we say nope, you have to redo your hand, you can't do it because it's a bit unfair. Okay, on to mulligans. This is the part that does confuse a lot of people. Commander. There are 3 main mulligans floating around, but again, you can do what you want in your own playgroup. The London Mulligan is the accepted, legal, competitive format mulligan. We've got the partial mulligan and then the Big 10. For the London Mulligan, you draw 7 cards. If you don't like anything in there, you ditch the entire hand. You redraw 7 again till you find a hand that you're happy with. And then once you're happy with the hand, you ditch cards equal to the number of times you've mulliganed before that. And between each reset, you're shuffling your library, of course. Then for the partial mulligan, let's say you draw 7 cards, you don't like 3 of them, you put those 3 to the side, you draw 2 instead of 3, you're always drawing -1. That's kind of the punishment for mulligan. Once you're happy, those cards you put aside can now be shuffled back into your library. The Big 10, very simple, gets games going quicker. You draw 10 cards, pick 3 from them you don't want, shuffle them back in, you're stuck with those 7 and you go from there. No resetting your hands, shuffling the library constantly, just gets games going quicker. Okay, that's your command zone. This is going to be your board setup. You've got your basic area for your non-lands, your actual lands below, you got your deck, your yard, your exile pile underneath probably. The only difference is the actual command zone, which most people put in the middle of the table. You can put it wherever you want. It's just where all the commanders hang out having a cup of tea while all you players are slugging it out till you cast one of them. Every time your commander gets bounced back into your library, destroyed, exiled, or so on, it can go to the command zone if you choose, which most people do, but you could put it in the hand or graveyard, wherever it would go from there in effect. Every time you've cast it, each other time from the command zone, you're going to pay what's called a commander tax, 2 more generic mana. So first time you cast your commander, it's only going to be its normal cost, but if it's going back to command zone after that, it'll be an extra 2, 4, 6, 8 generic mana on top of its cost after that. Okay, that's the rules for Commander. Not much more from the normal Magic, just a couple things here, extra life, bigger deck. It's mainly the color identities and the mulligans you're going to look at. So hopefully this helped you out. This video did quite well for me. It's done like 15,000 views for my channel, that's huge. I guess a lot more people are stuck home unfortunately and they're learning how to play Commander. So hopefully this more up-to-date video is a bit more appealing with better audio, because god, that last audio is real shit. I literally filmed it like this with my phone like that. Back in the day, that's what we had to do. Oh well, hopefully you guys enjoyed it, found it helpful, give the video a like, support the channel, and have a good one. See you guys. Thank you to my patrons for your support, I can't thank you guys enough. Do you guys remember a video that I did originally, way back in the day, like 2 years ago? It's actually one of my bigger videos now on my channel, funny enough.